Today we're looking at the Kawai GX-2, the RS2 system. If you've never heard of this piano, stick around because you're going to want to have one for yourself.
Hi, this is Ted with Alamo Music Center in beautiful downtown San Antonio, Texas.
I'm Patrick Marr. You can find us online at alamomusic.com. If you haven't already, please subscribe to our YouTube channels, check out our other videos, sign up for notifications, like our videos, leave us comments. We appreciate your support. We love to interact with you. Ted?
Two great instruments in one.
This is an incredible instrument. If you haven't had a chance to play one, we highly recommend driving here to San Antonio or to Austin. We have a location there. We have two Kawai piano galleries, one in St. Louis, one in Kansas City, and then Michigan pianos right outside of Detroit, and there's one in Traverse City. We'll have our systems at pretty much every single one of those locations, so we highly recommend making your way to one of those if you're close by, because I'm not kidding, once you play one of these, you're gonna want one in your house, you're gonna tell people about it, and it's really one of the more unique pieces of technology that has come out in pianos in a long time.
To me, this is what a hybrid piano is all about. Absolutely, because it's a real working grand piano. That's a GX2, GX2. And that in and of itself is a great instrument. But in this one, you can actually turn off the hammers so they don't hit the strings, and you can play a top of the line digital piano that's built in. Not only that, not only through the headphones, but it has transducers and you can play it through the soundboard, meaning you can get lush string, choir, or pad sounds behind your true acoustic piano sound and play both of them at the same time. One or the other or both at the same time.
Or you could switch it off and you can do electric piano out of here. So we'll be showing some examples of this, but really it kind of transforms the digital sounds of these really high quality digital sounds that they spend so much time and money trying to replicate a perfect electric piano, or they even have bass guitar and guitar sounds and
But the
organs.
feel and the action inside the privacy of headphones just allows a musician to focus and really make some advancement in their playing skills.
Yeah, and silent pianos have been around for a long time. It's nothing new, but as we are here in the year 2022, memory has gotten so much cheaper. So the sample rate has become, a million times what it was, and you're able to get these really high quality sounds, recorded at an excellent level, and then the RS system allows you to transcribe that off the soundboard. And so we're going to do a couple different versions of playing this instrument.
Yeah, we explain how we recorded it so that you can understand what you're listening to. If I remember right, first we just recorded the piano like we do any other piano that's played. And then I played the piece again where you're getting the sound off of the soundboard from the transducers. And then again where you get both of them, where the transducers and the digital piano is producing a string sound and the piano is producing the piano sound.
And we'll make sure it's labeled too. But really, we're going to have the sample pulled out of the unit. Then we're going to take the sample off the soundboard, and then we're going to mic up the piano too. So.
And I did the same thing with the Fender Rhodes sound, except I don't think I played two sounds through the soundboard on the Fender Rhodes because it's already a digital sound.
Yeah, and so we'll take a listen to it. Really just incredible sounding. We've done videos on the K300 RS system, so it does come in an upright as well. But this is the GX2, the 511 from Kawai. A fantastic size of an instrument. It lives in the history of the KG2, and then it was the RX2, and now we have the GX2.
Great instrument, and then you throw this digital on top of it is just fascinating.
So let's take a listen to it, and then we'll come back and talk about who this instrument might be for and some of the awesome capabilities that it has with that technology and acoustic side working together. So stick around. We're going to listen to this great sounding GX2 RS2.
Now, Patrick, the one thing I didn't point out before we showed it is that since there's basically what we heard was almost 3 different instruments, and I think I played it 3 or 4 times, but the thing is you have to play each one of those a little bit different. The digital piano is different than the acoustic grand piano, and that's a little bit different than triggering the strings and the piano together. And so I can tell you right up front, I have not practiced playing this piano with strings behind it, and you really need to develop the touch. As a pianist, this is a phenomenal instrument, but if you only practice piano and you don't practice piano with another sound behind it, you're kind of not up to the latest trend on how to get the touch and all that out of there. Because you're manipulating a true acoustic instrument with a working hammer and then also the digital signal.
And what's really cool is each one of these sounds, especially in the piano section, there's a lot of parameters that are interchangeable, and so you're able to adjust the hammer velocity.
You could change anything on the acoustic piano digitally.
Yeah, and so it really kind of opens this instrument up to be not only the one sample that plays off, which is like the original silent piano. It really kind of creates like, hey, why don't you're in the driver's seat, create a good sounding piano.
There's a multiple number of good piano sounds.
Yeah, and we've done a video review on the Piano Technician section of the Piano Remote app. So Kawai has the Piano Remote app. That is actually what controls this system. A free app to download. I think you can download it and put it in demo mode and kind of look around on it if you are interested in seeing what it can do. But it controls the mind on the RS2, and you're able to, again, make changes to, I think, 21 parameters on the pianos. You can change effects on like the electric pianos. You can add like delay, and you can add chorus. So there's a whole bunch of little different things that kind of make it unique. And then, of course, stacking that with the acoustic instrument, whether you're playing strings and playing electric piano at the same time, or pads, it can be a really cool sounding instrument.
One last thing I want to mention, because I didn't mention it up to this point. People went, how do you turn the hammers off on this piano? Well, there's a little latch right here, and it just swings.
It's like a clutch.
It's like a clutch, and it swings, and it puts down a piece of neoprene that prevents those hammers just by a millimeter or 2 from hitting the strings. And when you pull it back, it opens up the piano action.
Yeah, so it's non-intrusive, so it doesn't affect the acoustic instrument when it's not being used, but when it is engaged, it's just stopping it ever so slightly from making connection to the strings. Another cool thing that we've done in the past is audio in, so you can actually audio in on this and create, use the soundboard as a speaker.
Yeah.
And we've done that with synthesizers before. If you have any questions about that, please let us know, because we can direct you to the link. It's just a really cool piece of technology, and really, if you can put your mind to what this thing can do, it can be a MIDI controller, it can be MIDI in, MIDI out, audio in, audio out. It's got almost limitless, in today's world, the technology that's available, it's got limitless potential, which is really cool.
And most important thing, it is so much fun, and it drives your creativity and desire to want to practice.
Yeah, so again, this is the GX-2 RS2 from Kawai. Fantastic product. The RS2 is very recent. It was announced in 2021. We just are seeing it here at the end of 2021 and beginning of 2022. If you've played one before, please leave comments, because I know a lot of people are, how does it actually work in real life? And your opinion would really mean a lot to them. But again, please make your way into one of our stores. Check out the RS2 system on a GX2, on a K300, a K500. They have kind of a stripped down version on the GL10 if you want the ATX4, which is just a silent system. It doesn't have the transducers, but has all the functionality of putting on headphones and putting that stopper rail that will turn it into a silent instrument as well. So just cool technology. GX2, RS2 has our stamp of approval as, I think, one of the coolest pianos.
Coolest pianos around.
Fully digital, fully acoustic, fully both, hybrid. So yeah, well, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you're subscribed. We will continue to make great content about the Kawai line, as well as other piano lines that we do have here in store, and digital pianos and keyboards. We love to make it. Hopefully you guys will stick around and watch some more. But thank you guys for watching.